Hello everybody, happy Monday. I hope you guys have a great Monday, or if you're watching this video later on in the day that you've had a great Monday. But let's get to business, and that is that I've made this the title of this video my life motto recently. In fact, I actually even wear a bracelet that I'll flip inside out that says the words of this video, and that is, it doesn't matter what they think. Now let me first explain what this video does not mean, or what this phrase does not mean. And that is, it does not mean that we should disregard people's feelings, their values, their opinions, their cultures. That's not what it means at all. But what this phrase does mean to me, and what it should mean to you, relates to the internal battle that I and each and every single one of you guys out there probably has monthly, weekly, and if not daily. And that internal battle is, have you ever wanted to make a decision that your heart was just telling you to make, but you didn't do it simply because you were fearful of what others could say or think about that decision? We've all had that before. I know I have. In the present, right now, we're all dealing with something. We've dealt with things like this in the past. We're going to deal with decisions like this in the future. Some of us have had decisions that we never made simply because we were afraid of what others could say or think about it. So what I want to do today is share something personal to me, a decision that I've made, and kind of walk you through a simple framework of 3 things that I do and you guys should do when you're kind of in these situations where you know you should make a decision, but you're pushing back because you're afraid of what others will think about it. So the recent decision that I made is the fact that I am now an engaged man. I proposed to my now fiance, Sarah. She's wonderful. I proposed to her after 4 months. Yes, 4 months. And no, she is not pregnant. That's not why I proposed to her. But it was the best decision that I've ever made. And I was able to make it simply because I was able to not care about what others would think. I listened to my heart. But I'll kind of walk you through the process of, I was talking myself out of it before I made that decision. I was thinking to myself of my friends, my family, my colleagues. I was just imagining them saying, 4 months? Austin, are you crazy? You should live with somebody at least a year before you get engaged. Or, dude, you need to live with her at least 6 months. What are you thinking, man? And so I had these thoughts that were in my head, and I was slowly convincing myself that I should wait till the holidays or after the holidays to propose to her, not because that's what my heart was telling me to do, but because I was just imagining people calling me names or imagining them saying negative things about it. So what did I end up doing? I ended up proposing to her, and it was the best decision that I've ever made. But let me share with you kind of my simple 3-step framework that I use and that you guys should use when you want to make similar decisions in the future, ones that you know that your heart's telling you to make, but you're kind of talking yourself out of it because, again, you're fearful of what others will say or think about it. So the first step, or the first thing you should do with these types of decisions is talk to your inner circle about it. Walk them through your logic and your reasoning. I've learned that if you have solid logic behind a decision that you want to make, it's majority of the time going to get a thumbs up. Now, if you have poor logic, you're probably not going to get a thumbs up, and you should reconsider making that decision. The second thing that I do is I just reflect on it, and you should reflect on it too. Don't just make a decision after, a day or 2 of thinking about it, and don't wait years, because those are years you're not going to get back. But when your heart is telling you to do something for a week, for a month, for a quarter, and you've gotten a thumbs up from your friends and family after you've walked them through your logic, it's probably a decision that you should make. So make sure you're giving yourself adequate time to reflect on it. And then the third is, when you make the decision, make it confidently. There's nothing more attractive, or I'll use the word respected, than somebody who makes a unique or a hard decision or a different decision, and they make it confidently. Don't make the decision and go run in a corner and hide from it. When you make that decision, expose yourself. Tell people about the decision you made. Walk them through your logic. And more times than not, they'll respect it. And in fact, you'll actually kind of learn that you gain a leadership position, and you'll attract followers, and you'll influence people to make the decisions that maybe they've been putting off. So what is it today that you're pushing off, that your heart's telling you, what your heart's telling you to do, but you're not doing it because you're afraid of what others will think? Do you want to quit your job and start your dream career? Do you want to start doing something? Do you want to stop doing something? Do you want to say something to somebody, but you don't, simply because you're fearful of what others could say or think about it? My 3-step framework is, again, walk people through your logic, and if it's solid, you're probably going to get a thumbs up. Reflect on it, not for too short, but don't wait too long. And when you make that decision, make it confidently, and you're going to realize that people respect you and the decision that you made more than anything else. So remember, guys, it doesn't matter what they think. I hope you enjoyed today's Motivational Monday message, and I look forward to touching base here in the future for future videos. See you guys.